Hi, thank you for visiting Vorian. My name is Vori, and if this is your first time being here, then a sub and a like to the channel would be greatly appreciated. I would like to say thanks as well for those people out there that's been supporting me through Saweria. That's Indonesian Patreon, if you don't know about that. And my YouTube members as well, I thank you very much. Anyway, we are going to talk about REYNATIS. The demo is available now. You could actually try on Steam. The game itself is going to be released on September 28th, 2024 in my country. Probably the 27th in yours, maybe. This game is developed by Furio Corporation and Natsume Atari and published by NIS America. What's surprising about this game actually, so I did a little Google search and it said that the initial release date was supposed to be July 25th. Well, I guess it got a little delayed, but it's fine as long as the gameplay is going to be great, as long as the graphic and the performance on every platform is going to be good, then it's all good. But this is also surprising. Looking at the Google search, it's going to be released on Nintendo Switch. Really? Wow, that is very surprising. If they could fit this type of game in Nintendo Switch, then I guess I'm surely surprised. It's going to be available as well on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. How is it going to be possible on Nintendo Switch? Probably because it's not an open world type of game, which is great because I'm sort of tired of every game has to be an open world type of game. But if it's in your preference, then I guess I could say nothing about it because you just love that type of game, don't you? But this also reminds me and very familiar as I am also a mobile gamer, I guess, a phone type of gamer. The gameplay mechanics, it's kind of familiar that way, if you know what I mean. So the graphic wise, this is actually the graphic right now that you're looking at and in my background. This is my actual gameplay. It's the best they could offer based on the setting, you know, 120 frame per second, all of its setting in high settings. I don't know if your device stronger, maybe you could bring more out of it, but it's a demo, so maybe they'll have a first day patch, something like that, to maybe better the performance. I don't know, but the character design I like. The world design, it's dark, but it reminds me a lot of Shin Megami Tensei, but it's not turn-based. That's the difference of it, and I like that too. And they also give you a tutorial at first. I skipped through that part just for this review, this first impression, because it might be a little boring looking at looking at me playing while reading a lot of stuff, but it's easy to get into actually the gameplay itself. So you might want to give it a shot if you have the device to do so, or you might just want to look at this review as well. That's fine by me because I dare say that this reminds me a lot of Scarlet Nexus from Bandai Namco. Slightly reminds me a little bit of Tales of Arise somehow and somewhat, and also the gameplay mechanics of Devil May Cry. But I might be wrong. Might be just me, not you. And I like the character design for the main character, and this is actually not the only main character there is. What about the story? The story, basically, how they introduce it, I kind of figure it out that it's about a world with people that are using magics and the others could not. Some of them got jealous and using drugs to enhance themselves, and it turns out really bad. Drugs always apparently give bad impacts to people. So that's what happened. So that one of the MC from the first chapter is some sort of like official, like a troop, like police, something like that. And this one is different. This one I think it's like an agent, like mysterious type of introvert that is going to save the world. Maybe this is just a wild guess, but the chapters progress kind of fast, and I'm pretty sure that you could carry through your gameplay from this demo because there's save points. So I guess this is actually the world, and the whole world you could explore by far in this demo. and they're not limited to time-based type of demo, so it's progress-based. The whole demo itself, I think you could finish in about an hour or so exploring everything, maybe 2 hours tops. So you might wanna see if there are stuff that they offer that could interest you in playing, because right now there's no price tag, so I'm guessing it's going to be full price, or maybe $60, 70 global US dollars. I mean, well, it's still different in my country, but still, if the price tag is less than that, then I'm very surprised. Now, this is the second main character, and the graphic here is different because this is the CG type of cutscene. It's different from when they're talking. It's different from where they're fighting, and what you're seeing in the mechanics here, it's going to be explained in the tutorial. But the circular thing, the red circular thing, it's actually me trying to dodge. So I press the dodge button, but instead of dodging, it's going for parry. When you are going to be hit by your enemy and then you press that button, it's the circular red thing shown, and then you hold that button and then it'll fill up with a yellow thing, and afterwards you release that button and then you'll counter. All right, it's simpler than how I explained it. When you counter the enemy that way, you'll be getting an MP. Your MP bar will be filled. And why do you need MP? You'll need it to change into your battle form, which I think is very cool, which I really like. It gives me mysterious vibes, especially after this. This guy, Marine, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is going into a dungeon, and that dungeon represents a lot like the vibe feels a lot like Nier. You'll see it soon enough. Nier Automata is the game that I finished. The replica one I haven't tried just yet. But the whole exploration thing, looking at the map, going through the city, picking up items, buying some stuff. I don't know how this will remind you into different. Oh, here's the save points. It reminds me to like a Dragon or Yakuza series. I might be wrong. My reference might be less than yours, but you go ahead and tell me in the comment section down below. What do you think? Or how do you see this game's first impression? Because so far, I think the game is just cool. I mean, you could, have conversation with NPC, you could pick up side quests, and you could buy some stuff from the store. You're not really entering the store from this demo, but you could pick up some stuff that helps you heal, maybe give you buffs, and fill your MP. See, like that store right there, I just checked it out. And pick up some items. Oh, also, there's another interesting feature that they give us. After I fought some of the bad guys that's been influenced with that magical drug, and other NPCs is trying to take picture, trying to, record my battle, and there's like a pop-up on the right-hand corner there, shown like a hashtag, magical fight or something like that, as if it's the exposure, it's not good for me. Like, I'm not supposed to be battling and get exposed that I have magic powers. So this is not told just yet in the story progress, but it's interesting. Now, this is actually the dungeon. This part of the adventure I actually like. I like this traditional going to explore the map, door after door, fighting enemies, because it's just simplify everything for me. It's giving me the arcadic vibe that I actually enjoy in a hack and slash and action RPG type of game. Why? Because I've been exposed so long into open world games that I kind of get tired of it. And while I was playing mobile games for years, this is the type of game they could offer in mobile games in previous years. Dungeon crawling that is door after door area and entering another area. Score base like in Devil May Cry, and combo counters, stuff like that. It's actually quite enjoyable and refreshing to me personally. We'll see soon enough. Well, this is why I put it in 2x speed, because I would like to show you the boss fight really soon. So I don't know if I mentioned this previously or not. I already set this up in the maximum graphic that my device could. It's all in high. It's in 120 FPS. I don't know if you could see that. This is the start of the boss fight. There's this huge door, and in order to open this, you need to trigger it. And of course, by triggering the door, I mean fight this huge, unique looking, creepy boss that is actually not that hard to beat, especially if you're into difficult hack and slash action RPG like Black Myth Wukong recently, or even better, if you're used to Souls-like games, this will be a breeze for you, because all you do is just fight, and then when your MP goes down, you parry and counter like so, and then you'll get your MP back, and you defeat them with the two skills that they offer there, the Y button and the B button, Liberating Fang and Hound's Uppercut. Maybe in the future of this game, like farther progress, they could give you more skills or more moves, because it's kind of getting repetitively. If you're fighting boss with that minimal damage that maybe I didn't upgrade much, that's why my damage is so little, but it gets repetitively stale, you know, not really boring, but it's kind of stale. Boss, when they turn purple like that, it means they're going to deal a unblockable damage. So that's why I'm running away from it. But when I'm running out of MP, and then they just the boss just like swing around trying to hit you slowly, then you use that to parry and get more MP, and then you'll get into the state with your true form, where you got like tough and strong, and then you get to defeat your enemies very easily. Yeah, something like that. So that's basically most of the gameplay. After this, they're going to introduce you with the party members mechanic. So you're not going to fight the whole battle by yourself. You get to have party members, and I suspect you could get 4 party members if I'm not mistaken, because that's why I said that this game is actually feels good when you're playing it, because it's very familiar with most modern AAA mobile games or different platform games like single player in general. You get to switch into different party members and using different skills, maybe not necessarily element, but if you're playing a game that is familiar to you, I'm pretty sure you get to enjoy it. Now, the differentiate of this type of games that is very familiar to you is whether it's going to be a generic one, or it's going to be the most enjoyable, awesome adventure experience that you could ever get, that you could use to refresh yourself from the whole samey type of game that is available out there for free. So yeah, by the character design, once again, I gotta say it's very good to me. I hope it'll get a better performance or better graphics upgrade, especially nowadays, but in 2024. But since it might also release for Nintendo Switch, so yeah, that's probably why it's not that that high of a quality in graphic. That's my opinion. Please be welcome to write whatever it is that you think by trying out the game yourself. REYNATIS from Nis America. This is what I found while I'm looking around the discounted games on Steam right now because of Tokyo Game Show 2024. And this is the other party member that they introduced, and it'll turn into this cutscene, and that's it. The demo progress is over here. Leave a comment, leave a sub, leave a like, support this channel by doing so. Give a lot of thoughts of what you think about the game, and once again, I would like to thank you for visiting Vorian.